I'm Deepika. I'm one of your captains for next year for Fizaa, and this is going to be the tutorial for the Bollywood section. Okay, so what I'll do is I will showcase all of the moves of the Bollywood section, and if you need a move to be repeated, just go back into the video, and at the end of the video, I will dance it in real time to show you what it's supposed to look like. Okay?
प्यार की लड़ियां पहनाऊंगा देखेगा सारा जहां तुझे ले जाऊंगा दिलडुबा नीली आंखों में ये दिलडुबा महबूबा बस ये जान ले महबूबा आशिक हूँ दीवाना हूँ तेरे लिए कुछ भी कर जाऊंगा इश्क में तेरे गिरता हूँ मेरे लिए ही मर जाऊंगा.
Let's get started. So the first move, you're gonna keep your left arm out, completely like locked together, and you're gonna keep your other hand in the same hand position, and you're gonna act as if you're like move towards yourself as if you're like serving a platter. Okay? So you're gonna serve your platter, and then the foot step for that is going to be just hopping to the left. Okay? You're just gonna stand here, and then you're gonna hop. At the beginning, both of your legs are gonna be like glued together, okay? So you're gonna move to the left while you do your hand. So all together, it'll look like this. Okay? So the next step after this is this. To do this step, you're gonna keep after you end up here, you're gonna keep your right hand out and your left hand back, and you're gonna pull. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So your foot step for that is all you're gonna do is kick your left foot back. Okay, so all together it looks like okay. Okay, now after you end up here, your hands you're gonna slide out to the front. Right? You're gonna slide up to the front with your hands up and then pull them down. Okay, so in this position, your left foot is gonna be pointed and to the back, and your right foot is gonna be forward. So you're gonna end up here, and then you're gonna move your right hand to the side, and then just spin. Once you spin, your right hand is gonna be out while your left hand is going to be in a fist towards your chest, and your feet are going to be locked together. Okay? So what we've done so far is okay? So in the music, you're going to hear this like huh sound. So here, you're just going to be like huh, as in like what happened? So your hands are just like going to be in like what's up hands, right? And you're just going to jump forward a little bit. Still in the same position, but you're just like, okay? The next step is going to be like your crazy toes. So you just move to the left a little bit, and your hands are just circling in a pointer finger around your head, as if you're crazy. And your feet, I don't know if you can see them, hopefully you can, they're just gonna step out on your heel, okay? So it's gonna be like 1, 2. All right, so left first, right first. So what we've learned so far is yes. Okay. So next step after this is you're gonna come into like almost a squat position. Put your left hand in front in a fist. Your other hand is also in a fist, and you're gonna bring it up, and then you're gonna like bring it down. While you do this, it's gonna just go up behind your body. So if I do it from a side profile, it's 1, 2, 1, 2. So you're like in this position, it's already in a squat position. Your left foot is gonna be stationary, but your right foot is gonna twist as you come down. So the next step after this is you're gonna pretend like you're like throwing something off your shoulder. So when you do this, your left hand is going to stay like right by your side. So you're gonna, I'll teach you the feet first. So you're gonna slide to the right, and then slide to the left. Okay, and then when you slide to the left, your feet are gonna be together. Okay, so your hands are gonna be like, you throw it out, bring it to the right side, and then once you bring it to the right side, just like bring it down, brush it against your right leg, and then come up into like a salute. Okay, so it's gonna look like 1, 2, 1, 2. But this is of course to the side. So you're gonna come here. So one thing I forgot to mention is that as you push to the right side, you're gonna end up in your left leg being forward and your right leg being back. So to bring it together and to move to the left side, you're gonna stomp with your left foot. So your left foot is gonna stomp, and you're gonna bring your right foot next to your left foot. Okay? So let me show you that step once again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes? Okay. So let's review everything we've done so far. So, so the next step is going to be, if I'm facing you, we move your hand around your head, and then you land here again. So it's like, okay? So once you're here, just move it around your head and land here again. And your face towards this direction. So all you're gonna do is move your left foot like next to you and face the back while you do the step. So it's gonna look like 1, 2, 3. Okay? Next in the song, you're gonna hear a ha. Okay? So after here, you do ha. Okay? So now you end up in this position. In this position, you just turn your body to the left. Okay? So your feet are just a little bit bent. Okay? Your knees are bent and you just like are a little bit down. Okay? So the next step will be a very similar thing in terms of musicality. So you just jump. So like you were here, and then you jump into regular like shoulder stance position. Okay? Both your hands go behind your head. You squat down a little bit, and then just do a little tumka. Okay? So 1, 2, and then you go ha again. So from here, you put both your legs together, and then go and put your right hand in front of your hand. So you're gonna go ha. Okay? Okay. So the next step after that is you're gonna move a little bit to the left. I tend to go to the left diagonal. So I'm gonna go left diagonal, and then like extend my body out a little bit. So like I jump into the shoulder stance position again. And then I'm gonna do a little body roll. You can keep your hands like on your shoulder, on your hips, sorry, and be like, or you can keep them out in front. I tend to go out in front, but do whatever is comfortable. So you're just gonna do a body roll. Okay? So you're gonna do body roll and then just hit back into that position. Okay, and after you hit this position, you're gonna put your right foot back and you're gonna slide back and your hands are gonna be in your locked position. So your left hand is gonna be like glued to your left thigh, and the right hand is gonna go out. Okay? So after you're here, again, right foot goes back and you slide back. Okay? So after you're here, slide back. Okay. Let's now review everything we've done so far. So So now we're here, okay? So now you just come down. So whatever your left leg is forward, your right leg is backwards. So then you go down. So you just like into like this kneeling position, but you just crouch down, okay? And both of your hands are on the ground, okay? So you're like this. And then the next step, you're gonna come forward. However, you're gonna raise your hands like this, okay? So in this step, your left hand should be a little bit forward and your right hand should be a little bit backwards, right? So they're positioned like this. If my knee was here, they're positioned here. So in this position, you just move your right hand forward and your left hand around. So your legs are gonna go, you're in this kneeled position. So you're just gonna come up and go down on the other knee. So now your right knee is up and your left knee is down, okay? So it's gonna look like down, 1, 2. So you circle your hands around and your other knee comes back up. Then you lean forward a little bit and point forward. Your left hand is gonna be glued to your side. And then you're gonna lean back and then just like, imagine you're like flicking something. So it's like front, back. Then after you do this, you're gonna just like run in a circle and your hands are just gonna do like this. Like imagine you're like drying your hands of some sort, okay? So you're 1, 2, and then just run in a circle, okay? Now here comes the Dilduba part, okay? So in this part, you're gonna go like go into the shoulder stance position again, okay? And then like cross your hands, okay? In this section, you're gonna like squat down a little bit and then roll again. Like do like a body roll, okay? So in a body roll, you just moving it like, imagine you're not moving it up to down, not that type of body roll, but just like a side to side. So you're doing like Dilduba, okay? So then you just like sit down into your stance, okay? So you're gonna go, and then you're gonna go, just like, after you do that step, just jump into this position. So it's gonna look like, okay? And so this again is your shoulder stance position. And then you're gonna do the same thing, except your hands are gonna be up here. Okay, so your hands are gonna cover your face, and then you're gonna do a body roll again, okay? And then you come back to this position. So it's gonna look like, okay? Then after this, you're gonna do a step that looks like this, okay? So in this first step, your hands are in blades again, okay? So your right hand is gonna come up front, while your left hand kind of like circles over it, okay? So then you just like circle over it once. So it's gonna go to your, like, you're gonna circle it once and your left hand is gonna end up at your chest, while your right hand, it ends up at a diagonal, okay? So it's like gonna go here. And then you circle back around underneath your left hand. Your right hand goes underneath your left hand, as it did before. And then you're just gonna turn around. And as you turn around, when you face the back, you're gonna kind of do like a lotus hand, okay? So it's gonna go with 1, 2, and then you're gonna end up, as you're here, your right hand is gonna come down while your left hand blades down to the side, and you're gonna like reach the side of the left side of your body, and you're just gonna like put it down, okay? So the legs for that is gonna be your left foot kicks up, and then it just spins around, and then you touch your legs together. So as I was saying, in this move, your left leg kicks up, okay? Then it hits down, like touches the ground, and then you're just gonna like slide your left leg to the front, and you're just gonna turn around. So 1 with leg up, as you like lotus flower hand it, your leg's just gonna like drag around your body, and then your left hand is like blading to your left side, and your right hand is going to like cut across and just like lay in your left like abdomen. Then you're just gonna hit here, okay? Then the next move is going to be like this. Imagine you're like calling something towards you, okay? Except your hand is gonna be in like a very light like stance, okay? And then you're just gonna like lean towards the right side first. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? So for this, just keep your hands like lightly like touch your legs. So if you go to this side, just like lightly keep it crescent here. And then on the other side, do the same. So 1, 2. So the legs for this is very simple, okay? I'll back up so you can see a little bit better. So just hop on your right side and then hop again, okay? And then just like kick your foot out a little bit as you do that. So it's gonna look like 1, 2, same thing on the other side, okay? So hop, 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 okay? Okay, so let's do this from the beginning, okay? So, okay, good job. So after this, you're gonna come back into this like squat house position, okay? And both your hands are gonna start in like by your hips, and then you're just gonna like hit your hip out and hit your hip out on the other side too. But while you do that, the hands for that is gonna be up, up. So it's like kind of like snap. You're just like putting your hands out. So I'm gonna be like 1, 2, okay? So let's start from the Dilduba part. And this is gonna be Mehbooba, Mehbooba. So after this, you're just gonna hop. You're gonna hop forward on your left leg. So what this is gonna look like is, okay. So your right foot is just up, and you're just like hopping on your left foot. And then while you do this, your left hand is just gonna be on your face, and you're gonna be doing, okay? Okay, after that, we're almost done. You got this, okay? You're gonna do this. So what is this? So in this one, it's like you kind of squat down into the house squat position again. And then with your right hand, you salute it and then like flick it to the right. And then while you do this, your left leg is gonna come up. So it's gonna go 1. This is kind of weird because you have to angle your body a little bit to the left side so then you don't fall over, okay? So 1, 2, and then once you're here, just put your leg down and you're gonna be in this like weird like angled position. And then just pull your, like move your right hand to the outside, like punch it out, and then just like pull it towards you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All the while, your left hand is just gonna be by your side, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're gonna do Divana again, which means like crazy. So you're just gonna go crazy and then move towards your, in the side of your right shoulder, okay? So if you're here, you're just gonna go crazy and like do the crazy hands again, except you're just gonna face towards the left, to the right side now, okay? So in this, you're gonna just put your hands up together, like both hands up, and then you're just gonna circle it around, okay? But in this, you're gonna, while you circle your hands, you're gonna have to move your right leg to the back, okay? So what was the step before? Okay, yes. So then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So once you end up here, just you're gonna be facing completely towards the left side. However, just keep after you end up here, just keep your right foot to face it to the front. So your left foot doesn't really move, it stays in that same position. But for this, it's just gonna show like this evident like sit down that you do, okay? So you end up in Divana here, then face towards the front, and then put both of your hands up and circle it around, and the legs for that is going to be just circle your legs around and sit on your right leg, okay? And as you sit on your right leg, the left leg goes up, okay? So it's gonna look like Divana, 1, and then after you end up here, you're just gonna like, it's just this little like vibe move, so you're just gonna do that essentially. So what that is like, first with your right hand, you're just gonna go like hit it essentially, and then you're gonna hit it with your left hand. So it's gonna go and then while you do that, the foot of that is like, you just push it back, push it back and sit down again, and then sit down again. So whatever you did with this move, just do that, but walking back, okay? So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you end up here, right? Then just face towards the front, and to face towards the front, you're kind of towards the side. So then just twist on your left foot. Then you twist here, and now you've ended up in like shoulder position again. So in this position, you just go, you step out, and then like with jazz hands, you just you're like hitting the air, I guess, but you're like controlled. So you do 1, 2, and then you like touch your thighs again, you like place it here, and then you do the same thing with the other side. So this uses a little bit of shoulder, so then you go like 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay? And then you run up to the camera, or not run up, but you like slide up to the camera. You point, look up, do whatever, like this is just like a little bit of your own swag. It's just like the last like 2 seconds. You run up, look up, and then 1, 2. And this 1, 2 is just like, you just drop, sorry. And then your hands just like flick. So it's like run, flick, and then just like look back. Then just walk back, and then you're done. You've learned Bollywood. All right, so I will now do it all together, so then you can see how it's supposed to look like together.
प्यार की लड़ियां पहनाऊंगा, देखेगा सारा जहां, तुझे ले जाऊंगा। दिलडुबा, नीली आंखों में ये दिलडुबा, महबूबा, बस ये जान ले महबूबा, आशिक हूँ दीवाना हूँ, तेरे लिए कुछ भी कर जाऊंगा, इश्क में तेरे गिरता हूँ, मेरे लिए ही मर जाऊंगा।
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. It is a little bit tiring, but I know you can do it. I believe in you. And so I hope you enjoyed the dance. And yes, I hope this tutorial is helpful. Can't wait to see all of you in tryouts. Much love.